Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my people. Hello, guys. And so, like I said, the people is one thing. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So, yeah, I was literally stopped. Kimbelembele. How do you say Kimbelembele in English? Intimidated. And I was really like, so then they're also intimidated. Now that I look at a lot of people from here, whether of color or not of color, because people have been indoctrinated into different culture, I see guilt when they come to Africa and they receive a good welcoming regardless of their color. And I'm really scared if all Africans are exposed to the culture here and how people of color are treated here. When they go back to Africa, they might not treat people from here the same way. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my people. Welcome to this new episode. I'm very excited and appreciative of your continued support, guys. Thank you very much. I'm still doing my Europe tour, my Schengen tour, if you like. You know, it's really funny because if you asked me my perspective on Schengen, and right now, I mean, I've been in the Schengen, but which I really felt privileged, but I was here on official purposes when I was last here, the 2 times I ever came to Schengen. And so being here on a very adventurous and open purpose, and just doing me, living me, enjoying me, and sharing with you guys, is giving me a whole different perspective on Schengen and how I looked at Schengen. So I'm still here in Slovakia. Like I said, there was a Blast Festival for the 1 week, and I'm still really enjoying it and loving it. Hello, guys. And so, like I said, the people is one thing, and the weather is also good, pretty much good. I like a bit chilly weather, but it's hot, which is better. This is our pizza boy. Yeah, and so I'm very happy and excited to be around here. I'm actually staying now around a few of the monuments and attractive, tourist attractive places around here. That is the clock area, and there we have the Museum of Rising, which is here, that I really hope to take you guys to, maybe tomorrow if I have time. I've been in the hotel the whole day today. Shout out to good, bro. Yeah, shout out to Dennis on the camera. Thank you very much, bro. And so today we headed to the forest. We've had a chilly day, you know, just recounting and telling stories of the past and just learning from each other. And it's been a very powerful day. There's a whole troop of armies in front of us. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, but this is the Museum of National Uprising, which is one of the historical places or the touristic attraction places here in Slovakia. You can see the shape of it. If you can Google as well. I can't promise to go there tomorrow because I have a few things to do. Yeah, but I am really appreciating what I have today. Like I was saying, it's really changed my perspective on Europe and how I used to see it, because I used to see it from big, like 5-6-star hotel lenses and not from this lens. And so I'm appreciative of what I'm experiencing now, and that I'm able to explore and learn for myself and not be told about anything. So I hope you guys have been enjoying my adventure here and my experience here. I'll continue posting. I'll keep you guys posted. So the forest is actually above the hill all the way, and we're gonna pass the river before we get to the forest. Come with us. celebrating the 80th anniversary of the end of the World War II. Yeah, so it's a coincidence. Nisao, I think Nisao it's a coincidence that today Slovakia is celebrating the 80th anniversary of the end of the World War II. And so it just happened coincidentally. We were going to the forest and then there's a huge celebration right behind me. Still gonna go to the forest, man. 80th anniversary of the end of the World War II. Don't know. So it's really interesting. I know I don't like to pay attention to this, but there's something very interesting that happened. I don't know if Danny saw it. Did you see it?
No.
You didn't realize anything? So there was a place where people were walking in.
Oh, walking through the. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I want to see if you know what I'm talking about. So,
I think the road people are passing. Yeah, and then you tried to pass.
I was the only person who was stopped from passing. How did that make you feel?
They don't want it to be seen in their TV.
The
other crew
probably.
They'll be like, who is that black guy celebrating World War?
Because we're the only black people around. Yeah. So interesting, let us know. Yeah, it literally happened. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So, yeah, I was literally stopped. Kimbelembele, we say, how do you say Kimbelembele in English?
You're all over the place.
No.
Trying to be, what's the word? Why were we going from there to here?
Because there was no crossing there. You didn't see that sign? Yeah, what is Kimbelembele? Let us know if you know Kimbelembele. So I saw people walking because people are getting a good view, and I wanted to show you guys a good view of the place. Then there was a place where everybody was just walking in. I was the only person who was stopped. Literally stopped. It's good that he saw it. You didn't think it was a mistake?
It's not a mistake, this is World War. It doesn't concern us, yes, but they used anyways. That's
what do you mean it doesn't concern? What do you guys think about the World War? Because
it's like let's say like Kenya's Independence Day, and then you see white people on the TV.
But World War is not their thing,
It's a world war, but it was happening in Africans were being used to fight people's battles.
Interesting.
But, that's a story.
Yeah, but in the previous video I was talking to these young girls from Slovakia, and they said they don't like the politics here. The people here are also low-key racist. I haven't felt it, I just felt it. This is actually my first time to feel like racism. Because everybody was walking in, then the police literally picked me. I wish you were taking the video, and it was like, no, back, go back. Yeah, I don't really care, it doesn't hit me, but it's a little bit concerning, Yeah. Anyway, that was not our mission. It's good, it gave us an highlight So we're still gonna go to the forest and breathe the fresh air.
Connect with Mother Nature.
Connect with Mother
Because
Nature!
that is what we know.
Yes, that's true. That's what Africa is about. But I just made a trail of police there, love, and it goes all the way to that direction, and it's really nice. I only felt racism between one police. We are the only people of color around here, and the trail is very long. It goes all the way. The army. I want to show you guys. I'm tempted to show. You know, just a minute. Let me show them. Yeah, the trail goes. Trail of armies. These are Slovakian armies. Yeah, it's very strange, and also interesting at the same time. So as I was walking on the other direction of the trail, there was a police that were really looking at me, and hello, yeah, it takes a little bit of balls to be able to do this, and I'm very happy that I'm presenting it to you guys. I'm starting to loosen up. So this is really interesting for me. Let us know your take on the World War II and the celebration, 80th celebration of the World War II, happening here in Banska, Bystrica, and yeah, that's a very weird look I got from there. Whoa! Look, so it goes all the way to the other side. Just a troop of police. So as I was walking on the other side, there were police that were looking at me, and I made a funny face, and they all laughed on the parade, which I really liked. We didn't catch it on camera, but I wish I caught it on camera. Thank you. Yeah, some police are very easy, some of them are very intense. They need to drink a lot of water. So we're just by the river Oren, and we want to go up the forest today. But I just wanted to show you guys so you could see from this direction. Yes. It's it's mixed, chill, and very tense as well. And yeah, I'm just happy that I coincidentally bumped into this and was able to show you guys. So this is Banska Bystrica, where we're still at, and this is river Oren. Yes. So I hope you guys, I'm gonna switch the camera to show you guys on the other direction. I can't go all the way. It's a long troop. It's a long troop all the way. That's Dennis, a Kenyan boy. He's been scared. He's been really scared. Of course there is tension, you feel it. especially if your eyes locks with a police officer. They're not tunafaa kwenda hivi. So this is the direction we're gonna be going. Yeah, you're feeling tensed, bro. What's the tension about? You can be honest.
I don't want to get into that, man.
Why? You can be honest. Your opinion is...
That's a story for another video.
Okay, Dennis actually was feeling the tension, and I realized it. But you know what's interesting? What's interesting is, as I was walking, there were literally, for me, I felt like there are faces that were intimidating. Generally, to me, there were faces that were very intimidating. But again, look, let me show these guys this.
This looks nice.
So there's a soldier up there holding a gun. And yeah, this is where we're gonna head. Is the trail this way? Yeah, we can go this way and then we go this way. Nobody, it seems like this is the direction, right? Yeah, so as I was telling you, that's the train. Yes. Yes. I caught this yesterday, I caught it today as well, so good timing. Yes, as I was telling you, like there were soldiers that, so you know they look like this. One interesting thing that I appreciate about the troop, and it's sad that we didn't get a video of this, is when I met those policemen laugh.
Yeah.
They were in like this, but when I did that face like this, they were like and then some of them were like this. So that was really interesting. It also broke the yoke. And then there were policemen that you would look at and you know, like, it's very intimidating. But again, I realized if you continue looking at them, there's really, they also feel intimidated. And I was really like, so then they're also intimidated. Yeah, so this is the forest.
348 meters. Huh? So you can walk here 30 minutes, 4 hours. Bus. Huh? Oh, it's showing a place.
Okay. Yeah, but we're just gonna walk up and explore the forest. So as I was saying, I realized that as I was looking at their face, some of them got intimidated and you could feel the tension. I don't know what this thing is about. I never took it really serious about seeing somebody with color or seeing somebody of a different color than yours and you feel intimidated. Like I say, we're all dealing with different traumas for different reasons. And so I wouldn't really know what somebody else had an experience of. Yeah. Power.
Viva.
That's where. Viva. Viva Slovakia. I don't know if it's okay to go there, but I wouldn't try. So I'll just...
Something which happened because it's I think it's a tribute to someone.
A tribute to someone. Yeah, so guys, that's about it. Let us know what you guys think. Like I said, my travel here initially was very, how do you say it? I was so protected from the real life here. And so being here and just being free and be able to explore by myself and, you know, take risks. Like I could tell you were telling yourself, it's very risky for me to be vlogging there. And I could feel it, but you know, I asked first of all before I filmed, I asked them, is it okay to film? I asked that police. And he said, yeah, it's okay. So, and I was not assuming anything could happen. Mentally, you have to prep yourself for anything that could happen in such a case. But I already asked. And life is a risk. I mean, some of them we take it's right, but this is the government. I should feel safe around them actually. That's what I'm saying. But I also didn't feel safe at some point, like thinking you can look at someone's eyes or face and realize if you're feeling safe or unsafe.
Yeah, but you know, once you do, fine. Yeah, it works. No corruption. Fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys. Let me turn the camera. I'm gonna continue the trail. Yes. This is the forest. It's really nice. I wanna come here early in the morning, bro. I really wanna come here early in the morning. We have to get back to history. Oh, look. So beautiful. Sorry, I haven't taken lunch, so. Yeah, so I was about to tell you about the Africans, and one of the things you just saw. They said if you want to hide money from an African, put it inside a book. And I get curious. For me, don't try me with that, because even if I don't read the book, I'll just open it. Because I know that's what they say about us Africans. So another thing about Africans, we're gonna celebrate Africanism in this forest that we're celebrating. So things that define Africans. This one I got from some, I don't know from where, but it's an article that I feel interesting to share with you guys. In the forest here in Slovakia, with that beautiful view in front of us. The river in front of us in the middle, and we are in the middle of the forest. So for Africans, we feel good and proud when sitting next to a white person in a bus. But white people run away from us. We feel proud and good when we sit next to them in Africa. I don't know about here. And we were actually having a conversation with this guy who's mixed. He's German and Somali as well, and he was really bitter about it. Like he said, it was the first thing. You remember, Dennis? Yeah, he said, like, I feel really bad when I go into a bus and then sit down and then Caucasian stand and leave the seat. It feels really bad. It's a feeling of rejection, and nobody wants to feel that. So just so you know, we feel very proud when we're seated next to Caucasians in the bus. I think it's just because it's a different thing. Here, I think a lot of people here feel good when they take pictures with us. For what reasons? That's in their heart, that's the train again. I don't know, but I hope it's for fewer reasons. The other thing is keeping an empty plastic water bottle after drinking for future use. It's called upcycle. So we use it to either buy kerosene, we use it to either buy cooking oil, or we use it to carry juice, or upcycle. Africans are very huge on that because we don't have a lot of recycling machines in Africa. So that's, I think, people hold on to things. Like even my mom, I think you guys saw on the videos that I was doing of our house, where we were really struggling for me to get rid of the whole things in the house. So Africans do that a lot. Reserving a special chair for the husband. This used to be a very huge thing. I didn't grow up with a father. My father died when I was a very young boy. But I remember there was one time I visited my friend and I went to the sitting room. And I sat on a seat and everybody was like, "Hey!"
I think that was an explosion for them to mark that. It's weird, right?
That's how you commemorate 80 years of World War. Oof, that's... Woo! Can't let me breathe. I'm not scared, but I didn't expect that, like, who does that? I mean, even if it's safe, who does it? Dennis, there's a very beautiful place. I would really like this to be very conversative between me and you. I don't know if we can go up there and see. I know we are tired and we are also hungry, we need to grab food, but maybe let's get there. Let us know what your culture is known for. What defines your culture? As a European, Asian, American, let us know, but we'll continue reading this to you guys. Yes, guys. So we are actually at the top of. It's not the top, but we are almost there. We won't make it to the top today because we are hungry, like I say. But it's interesting. The sound you hear behind the camera is actually down there. They are commemorating 80 years after the World War, and we were the only. It's a coincidence that we just happened to be in Slovakia while they were celebrating that. Me and Denise from Kenya. And it was quite interesting to just be around this community. And I think it was also weird for them. I didn't really dive deep into the history of the World War, but I've just basically learned that it doesn't concern Africans and it doesn't concern Africa. And for me, I really understand that the World War was purposely to weigh who is more masculine. I'm not an history student, but I'm making history so people can learn history from us. Denise was a history student. Maybe you can give us a basic insight on the World War.
I wasn't a history student. I just did some research. Yeah, but yeah, I know they were saying World War, but to me, from what I studied, it was more of Europeans and America.
The Western world.
Yeah, the Western world. But Africa, I think we were not part of the world at that time. We were being used to fight wars, but it never happened in Africa. So I might be right, I might be wrong. So
let us know in the comment section. But so now I'm learning today, like I said, my channel is about learning, that the World War was not a world war. It was a Western war that was branded a world war. And I've learned the Western world is very good in branding. That is one of the things they beat Africans in. And it's interesting to learn that as well. Where we headed right now, I hope there's no another World War III. It was said that COVID was a World War III. I don't know about that. And let us know your take. These are opinions and thoughts that we have on our end. So let us know in the comment section what your take is. Today we were celebrating Africanism and we are here in the forest. But some of the things that I was sharing, I want to continue sharing. They're very interesting, so I hope you can learn from them. So Africans, we talked about keeping plastic water bottle after drinking for future use. Upcycle is a huge thing with Africans. And hey! You should say blessings. Thank you. Keeping sweeping the whole compound when expecting visitors. You know about that?
yeah,
Is it
a day before.
a day before?
Yeah.
Just to make sure it's clean. Africans are known to be the most welcoming communities around the world, and it's different being in the Western world. And so community or communal aspect is one of the things that we practice. Like I said, I'm very hungry, so guys, bear with me. The other thing is, one is given a microphone. They first blow the microphone or tap with their fingers to test if it is working, even when the person passing it was using the same microphone to speak. So hello, mic check. We have Dennis in the house. Speak to our people.
Hello. 1 2 1 2.
That's how you determine an African. That's what we do. It's very special to African. Buying new clothes when it is Christmas.
Those are the good days, man.
Good old days.
Nowadays you just buy clothes.
Today every day is Christmas. Removing shoes. I mean, there's a whole perspective and ideas on what Christmas is about and what was sold to Africans about Christmas. And it was a whole business about Santa and everything. And so as you grow, you get this information. You know about it.
Yeah.
It's used to capitalize and make people spend money. Removing shoes when walking in the mud.
Yeah.
You don't have any insight on that.
I've never done that.
It's an African, I've done it, several times. Yeah. There are some special parts of the chicken meat that are always reserved to the husband.
Hey. When I was young, I wanted to eat I think the back. Is it the back?
The gizzard.
The gizzard. And I was like, Remo, hey! That's for
your father, yeah. Why?
I don't know. We were just given the chicken neck, and the chicken head.
And the thighs.
And the thighs and
the
the legs
were for the moms.
Yeah, and the legs are for the children.
Children. Yeah.
And then there was intestines. Man.
Africanism defining Africans. And then marrying a beautiful woman is associated with marrying a prostitute.
They used to say you have to look into the woman's character.
So
Yeah.
The beauty of a woman is not her looks, but it's her behavior. Counting money after withdrawing from ATM.
You have to confirm, man. This is electronics.
But you know it's only with Africans.
Yeah, I think people just, I know it's okay.
And I wonder, so let me ask you, what happens if you count money and you find that it's less? Because it's never happened. To who? It's an ATM.
To yourself. What is happening with this ATM? Where's my money?
No natural death in Africa. Your enemy is always the cause.
Juju,
voodoo, juju. Let us know if you're in a different part of the world. If you're from North Africa and you have voodoo or juju, let us know in the comment section and tell us a little bit about it. Keeping some plates, cups, spoons aside, especially for visitors.
Yeah, man, may remember we used to, when I was around 12 years, I used to question my mom, we have nice spoons and nice plates, but we always use these plastics. I was like, when are we gonna use this?
All the African kids used plastic plates and plastic utensils.
But for visitors is when you see now the nice plates, nice, hey! Yeah. Crazy.
When you take a bath, they ask if you are going somewhere.
Yeah, even if it's at night.
Unaenda wapi? Where are you going? When you get old, you are a witch. Is it true? A lot of old people are called witches. Used to be called witches, not as much. I know of a community in Kenya that actually kills old people for being witches. You know this community? Find out for yourself, or let us know if you're Kenyan and you're watching. When you get rich, people say you have a snake,
or you have something that is helping you
get rich.
Money.
Yeah, the whole notion of money in Africa is very twisted, and it's all related sometimes to Christianity, and rich people are looked at very strangely if they are not in church. So they think they use some sort of demonic spirits or some stuff. Yes. Keeping brooms behind the door. In every African home, brooms are kept behind the door. Do you know why? Let us know if you know in the comment section. Wife sleeping next to the wall.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Why do you think that happens?
I don't know.
So I'm gonna explain to you. This one I know. So when you are in a house, the wife have to sleep on the side wall, because if an enemy comes, he starts with the husband, and the husband is the masculine one. I know of other communities that prefer that the man sleep on the wall, but you are considered very weak if you sleep on the wall and the wife sleeps next to the door. So it's more for the protection of the wife.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so it's more for the protection of the wife. So if the enemy comes, first they kill the husband, or the husband battles. While the husband is battling, the wife can run out, urinating behind the latrine.
Yeah. I don't know why.
We have pit latrines in Africa in some of our communities, and so people would not go into the pit latrine, they go behind the pit latrine to urinate. Do you know why? I also don't know this, let us know. Celebrating Africanism while Slovakia is celebrating 80th anniversary of the World War, commemorating the 80th anniversary with Deno here. So as we close, Deno, what do you have to share with our viewers?
About?
I mean, the whole thing that happened to be a coincidence, and also being here in the forest and Africanism.
For me, I think about World War, I wouldn't get into it, but I think those people who are seeing us were like, what are you guys doing here? This doesn't involve you from the look of the faces. I actually told you, let's not go there, just let's go and grab food.
Yeah, but I insisted. Dennis actually was against it. But again, for me personally as a person, when do we break this yoke? So now it's interesting that Dennis said that, because hip-hop in itself was looked at and is viewed as an African or a people of color thing, you know. Now we have people like Eminem who are deep into the hip-hop culture. Who else do you know? Machine Gun Kelly. Who else?
Drake is no white man.
Yeah, Macklemore as well, who was hip-hop. Yeah, so, and now we are in a festival that is hip-hop but is dominated by
white.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, Caucasian. I mean, white Caucasian. For me, these terminologies, it's good to be careful about them. But we were also talking about people singing about, you know, nigga, you gonna be alright, you know, the N-word. And it was, for me, I was looking at it, and a lot of West people who live in the West of black, of color, were looking at them like, you know. But the festival was 90% and is 90% Caucasian.
Not 90.
99.999.
I think I saw people of our color, like
you could count
like
them.
5.
You could literally count them.
Like most of them are not even from Africa. They are
from the Western world, and this is a hip hop event. That's why it's important to bring these festivals to Kenya and Africa, so we can have this conversation. So seemingly the yoke is being broken. How it's being broken and the mentality around it, it's something that really needs a shift. So when Dennis said we do not need to be here, and I could get the look from a lot of the police who are in the parade that what is this guy doing here? Who is this guy? Let me know about being in the whole picture of this commemoration, and let us know in the comment section what you guys think. I appreciate you guys. So that was about the World War Africanism.
I think me, I'm very controversial, man.
But I think it's good to share your opinion.
To me, I think Africans are very powerful. Our mind.
You have to be louder than this.
Our mind is very powerful. So I think certain things happened to us over the years of slavery. It was not to actually control our minds, not to think in a certain way, because they feel like we can drive things.
So you are saying it was articulated to control our minds? Yeah, it's interesting. That's why
from the history, I like history. You can say like Egypt, the pyramid, it was created by Africans, but up to date they don't know how it was constructed. It's a mystery. But it was done by Africans. So they made us feel like we can't do it. So Africans feel they can't do something greater than that. But pyramid up to date, they stand strong and they align with the stars. You know, Africans, they used to follow stars and whatnot, the celestial. Yeah. But for me, I'll talk about controversial issues, but yeah.
Interesting. Let us know what you think on the comment section. But I think it's interesting that Africans like us are breaking the yoke and going places like where they look at us and they're like, oh, you're here, you know. So it is very interesting. I really appreciate my viewers, a lot of them that are of color, of Caucasians, because I don't really think they judge. But also let us know what you think on the comment section. Family of Victors with Victor is what we call ourselves here. Yeah, but you know, being in Europe has given me a whole perspective, and being loose in Europe right now has given me a whole perspective of Europe. And some Europeans, I wouldn't really label all the Europeans because they are really open-minded people. But also the secret, I think now that I look at a lot of people from here, whether of color or not of color, because people have been indoctrinated into different culture, I see guilt when they come to Africa and they receive a good welcoming regardless of their color. And I'm really scared if all Africans are exposed to the culture here and how people of color are treated here. When they go back to Africa, they might not treat people from here the same way. This is my fear, and I think it's the fear of a lot of people from here.
For me, what I want, I believe in humanity. Like, it's not a competition between these guys and these guys. We're all humans. Let's create a better place for everyone without hate, regardless of their color, race. We have the same organs. Yes. Apart from the colors, you have eyes, brains,
and the color of the blood
is the same.
It's red. Yeah. And the fluids in our body are also human.
This is controversial probably. We breathe the same oxygen, but do you think we breathe the same oxygen?
I don't know. Let me know if I breathe oxygen in Kibera. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we close the show, thank you very much, Dennis, for being in the show, man. I appreciate you. Let us know what you think on the comment section, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope we don't get copyright for the commemoration meal. I'll see you guys in the next videos. Peace.